You know, if I end up going down on this map, I'm gonna feel really bad. I died on Applebee's, no! What is going on, guys? Today I am playing an Applebee's Zombies map. I really have no clue why I'm doing this. Applebee's is such a mid-tier restaurant. Let's hope this is not a mid-tier map. So let's get a look in here, and well, I still kind of can't see much, but we can get a little bit of a look. And as always, if you enjoy any of my videos, please consider leaving a like, subscribing, and I really appreciate the support. Keep trying to prone in front of Quick Revive. I can't buy it. I've prone in front of it 2 times. Well, not can't buy it, can't get the points, you know, the 100 points. I don't know why. I see like Jug, just can't get the points. So for those of you who don't know what Applebee's are, because yet again, I know some of you are not from the United States, and I don't know if there's Applebee's in other countries, but I don't even know if there's Applebee's in like every state of America. I have no clue. I don't know the range of Applebee's, and I'm stuck in this corner. It's like a very, very casual sit-down restaurant. If you're going on like a first date, Applebee's is the place to go because it's like super casual. It's like a sit down place, you know. I mean, see, look, there's seats. I mean, yeah, there's a bar, but it's like not super expensive. It's just a casual sit down place. Depending on your location, there might be toilets sitting out in the middle of nowhere. But for those of you from the United States, how do you feel about Applebee's? I just think it's very mid-tier, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, if it wasn't a sit-down place, it'd be like, you know, pretty decent food. But since it's like a sit-down place, like, the standards are a little higher, and I didn't even get hit there. Okay, just give me the RK5 so I can do, like, a burst and knife. Yeah, but it's, like, for sit-down places, it's, okay, I won't say, it's, like, high mid-tier, because it's not bad food. I remember my friends and I back in high school, like, the thing to do was go get half-priced appetizers and get the classic combo, and the classic combo was like 6 wings, chips and spinach artichoke dip, mozzarella sticks, and I believe a couple mini quesadillas. I believe that was the classic combo, and I think it was every night, or maybe it was just weekends. I think it was every night because they closed at like 11 or something, and like every night after 9 you get half-price appetizers, and like the classic combo was literally like a bunch of appetizers on one platter, and that was like the shit. You just get a little bit of everything and it's half price. Like, it's awesome. I mean, it's not bad food, but like I said, very mid-tier. I've never seen this in an Applebee's. What the... whatever. I just want to find power so I can go get Jug. I must turn power on first. I'm trying. So many doors. That one's 2K. Power's 100% in that door over there. That's 2K. I think it's the only door I haven't opened. Oh, please, no. Let's just hit the box so I actually have a weapon. Yeah, I don't know why I'm on an Applebee's map. It literally just, you know, showed up when I went to the workshop maps, and I was like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Oh, wait, that was an end game. 25K. Okay, there we go. Easy map, I guess. Okay, this map really doesn't have much to it. It's literally just like this little Applebee's and a 25K ending. These sharks do something, I guarantee it. I'm not going to do it because it's probably a music Easter egg, because that's the second shark I've seen. And I don't want to activate music over here because, yet again, I don't know, like, copyright versus non-copyright. And I mean, yet again, I'm not monetized, but I still don't want to mess with it. But I have a lot of memories at Applebee's. I remember there was an app on your phone you could get, and you could actually, like, connect to the speaker at Applebee's, like, specifically at Applebee's. I think there's other restaurants that worked at, too. And you could, like, take over their speaker. I mean, it costs money to do it. Like, you actually had to use like tokens on the app, and I know I had a couple friends that did it, so they'd always just play like the stupidest shit, like, you know, those really stupid obscene songs that you laugh at with your friends at school, and those kind of dumb songs that, yeah, like, my friends would play those in the middle of Applebee's. So there'd be old people like trying to enjoy their meal, and all of a sudden there's a song about like dicks, asses, just random shit like that just going on in Applebee's, and my friends would literally spend money on the app so they could do it. I just was like, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not paying for it. But I'm all here for this because this is funny. You know, there'd be like older people that would like kind of like start listening to the music, and you see like disgust in their face. And I don't know why this was a feature. Why was this like a thing where you could actually just take over their speakers? It wasn't like, you know, Bluetooth speakers and just taken over via Bluetooth. It was like there was an app that let you connect to the speakers. I think that's just poor design on their part, because Applebee's is like, you know, since it's such like a mid-tier thing, like, wait, when I say high mid-tier, we'll go like 6.5, 7 out of 10. I think that's pretty adequate for Applebee's. But why would you not expect like the cheapest sit-down place in town to not be riddled with high school idiots? This is seriously just poor design on whoever allowed this to be a thing. I just got the HG40 from the box, and I really don't like this weapon. I it just can't stand it. It's the MP40, but it's like doesn't sound as cool, doesn't look as cool. Like it doesn't have the classic like, you know, circle, like perfect circle iron sight. Like it's this weird like I don't know, like light bulb. It's nowhere near as strong as the MP40. It, you know, doesn't sound as cool. It's just stupid. Like I think that's what BO3, like when they try to add all these like older weapons back in, it didn't do well, because I know that there's a lot more that got added after I stopped playing BO3 multi, and never a fan. I don't even remember, like I can't name all of them because I stopped playing BO3 multi probably, I don't know, 7 or 8 months into BO3's life cycle, so there was still probably like a good like 4 or 5 months. I did not mean to run into that, but that's okay. I'm not like too pressed for points and shit on this map, so whatever. Yeah, but I know there's a lot of weapons that I just like never experienced. I do remember the nail gun and the disc launcher getting put in the game, and I always wanted the disc launcher. I feel like that'd been a lot of fun. There's a whole slew of weapons that, you know, BO3 added in. Like, I mean, the PPSH. And again, when I started playing GK, I was like, oh, PPSH, this is sick, this is awesome. I mean, AAT's kind of ruined, you know, the power of the PP. Because, you know, World at War, it was like, oh yeah, PPSH is like literally exactly what I wanted. There's not another weapon from the box that I want more than this PPSH, if you're not going to count like the Wonder Walk. But I mean, the Wonder Weapon doesn't count. And then in BO3, I mean, AAT's obviously ruined it, but also the PPSH just wasn't that good. It didn't sound as cool as the World at War one. Nowhere near as strong. Like, BO3 just kind of like brought weapons in, and they just weren't great. I don't know, that's just my take on it. I feel like if you weren't like an old school Call of Duty player, like you weren't heavily invested in a COD 4 and World at War, which I mean, most Call of Duty like purists really love COD 4. I'm like a little past like the purist, and by like purist I mean they like it as vanilla and as basic and as classic as possible. COD 4 is great, but I think like the BO1 era is like really where things shined. MW3 was my favorite multi. Black Ops 1 is my favorite zombies, and I just like the era of BO1 was just so nice. Like the way the games played, the way they felt. Actually, can I get 5 perks? Hold on. Sam? Oh. Why? Come on, Applebee's. Let me have a 5th drink. Dude, they just cut me off, dude. I only had 4. Applebee's, you limit me at 4 drinks? What kind of establishment is this? Why can't I get absolutely scootered at my local restaurant? Absolute bullshit, dude. I wish I had, like, a specific funny memory from Applebee's, but I don't. I just have, like, those times with my friends playing songs. I just have, like, a bunch of good nights of us going out and getting appetizers. Like, I don't have, like, a distinctly funny experience there. But, I mean, that also perfectly describes Applebee's as a restaurant. I hate this weapon, but I just want to see if there's a pack-a-punch camo. Please? Something? Why did I expect something rather than the basic camo? It wasn't like this map took months to develop. Why would I think I'd get a nice camo? The only thing I truly remember about Applebee's was just how busy it always was, especially on weekends. Because again, it's such like a mid-tier place that everyone goes there. For those of you who don't, you know what Applebee's is, think of like the perfect balance of relatively cheap food, but it's like not just edible, like it's decent. That's why I said it's like the perfect place to go on a first date, because it's like you're not going to break the bank, because you know on a first date you don't want to break the bank. Like to all you like kids out there, don't want to break the bank on a first date, but you also don't want to be like, hey, I know it's the first date, so let's go to McDonald's for the dollar menu. Like you don't want to do that either. That's why you got to find a super casual place like this. And I might as well open this door. I don't know why I've had it closed the entire time. Like I mean, it's pointless, you know. If I end up going down on this map, I'm gonna feel really bad. This map is not that difficult. I mean, I could just make it really easy and sit in here. That's boring. I want to sprint around my local Applebee's just as I did when I was 10 years old. Let me terrorize all the people trying to enjoy their dinner. So if you have a distinct memory at Applebee's, or just even a restaurant similar, like it doesn't have to be specifically Applebee's, but let me know if you have like a really funny memory just from that, because yet again, since it's like a place a bunch of idiot high schoolers hang out at, like I feel like some of you that are around my age or even slightly younger or a little older have like a really funny memory. It's probably with Applebee's if you're from America. Hey, hold on, I'm gonna Google it. Hold on. Okay, so Applebee's is in every United States state, I believe, except Hawaii, and it's a lot more of an East Coast thing, like a Midwest/East Coast. It's not big on the West Coast, and then it's in a few other countries. I think it was like 16 other countries. Yet again, I feel like those are gonna be far and few between. Like I feel like I'm not gonna go to Europe. Like I don't know what country. Like I mean, I'm not saying like the entirety of Europe. Like just Belgium. I don't think I'm gonna like walk around and see an Applebee's around every corner. But if you're from Belgium, and the people of Belgium are quite large Applebee's enjoyers. Feel free to let me know. Yeah, like I said, just let me know if you have any like funny sit-down restaurant stories. I feel like a lot of you have to have something. I remember, this is my favorite one. We have a place near us called Texas Roadhouse. I'm gonna die on Applebee's. I died on Applebee's, no. I was literally just like talking with my hands and I like scratched my chin to think. I need to stop talking with my hands while playing zombies. It just never goes well. Okay, so we have a place near us called Texas Roadhouse. And at Texas Roadhouse, you're like able to throw these peanuts. It's like peanuts that you like actually crack. Like it's not just like the little already like prepackaged kind of peanuts. It's like the actual like circus peanuts, if you want to say that. Like you actually crack them. And they had those at Texas Roadhouse. And I believe you're not allowed to do this anymore. I haven't been there in a few years. But you were allowed to throw them at one time. Like you were actually just allowed to chuck them on the ground. See, I should say you're allowed to throw them on the ground and then like they'll get cleaned up later. I feel like this has to be a United States thing only. Like what other country is just like, yeah, just throw your shit on the floor, man. You know, like, yeah, it's a restaurant, it's supposed to be clean, but like, we don't really care. We don't do that clean thing around here. And I remember when my mom told me this the first time we ever went, you know, as a kid, I took that as you're allowed to chuck them. So I remember the whole meal, I'm just sitting there like pelting around these circus peanuts in the middle of the restaurant. Like I'm throwing them at my mom and she's like throwing them back, just messing around every once in a while. But she told me to stop. So she's like, okay, don't throw anymore. And I was like, can I throw like one more? She was like, fine. So I like grab a peanut and I like whip that shit across the restaurant. In my defense, I'm like maybe 10 years old at this time. Okay, like I didn't say I was the smartest. Okay, I was a little idiot 10-year-old. Yet again, I could just go sit in the bath. Oh, but no, I was gonna say go sit in the bathroom and make it easy. Now I'm stuck in here. This isn't as easy. Okay, hold on. Let me out of here. I just want to keep patrolling the Applebee's. Hold on. Is there a sign for this place? Hold on. Zombie, chill. Gotta be an Applebee's sign somewhere. How's there not a sign? What the hell? There was literally a sign on like the map thumbnail. Is it like a copyright thing? Maybe? Okay, I actually almost have the exact change. I just kind of messed around and here we are. I was throwing the peanuts around. Don't do that. I probably disturbed somebody's day. I really hope I didn't like pelt somebody in the head from across the restaurant or some shit. I mean, I probably did. I wasn't that bad of a kid. You like took me out somewhere to a restaurant and you could tell me I could throw stuff around. Like, what do you think's gonna happen? Like, hey, I'm just gonna start chucking shit. I believe you're not allowed to put the peanuts on the floor anymore in Texas Roadhouse. Actually, I was there like 2 years ago, but there's like a bar and then there's like tables like 10 feet from the bar. And then there's like another part of the restaurant where it's like all of the sit down tables. Like it's like this. So there's like, you know, see how these tables are like right here? Like there's another section all the way over there, kind of like how this set up, but Texas Roadhouse is a lot bigger than Applebee's. So I remember like you were allowed to throw them when you were in that like section far away. Maybe they don't want you doing that close to the bar. I don't know. I haven't been there in quite a while. So, hold on. I need to be careful for exact change here. Hold on, boy. Oh, I about just sprayed that entire pack. Okay. A. Oh, alright boys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this just really short, goofy Applebee's map. If you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like, subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next one.